esteemed guests and honorable judges. Good morning, you guys. I'd like to talk about something that matters to me very deeply. Now, the older generation likes to say that the younger generation doesn't like reading anymore, that we're so caught up with our phones and social media, we couldn't even be bothered to pick up a good book. And frankly, I agree. Too many friends proudly proclaim their prejudices against books, preferring to partake in other pastimes. But why? What about books is just so unappealing to the next generation that too many people refuse to even pick one up for fun? Well, let's start with school. We are at school for 6 hours a day, every day, except on weekends, from a very young age. So of course, it would influence the way we act, the way we learn, and the friends we make. And one of the big three subjects that are heavily emphasized in school are math, science, and English. And obviously in English, reading is included. So you would think from a young age, when it comes to reading, kids would be encouraged to pick out a variety of books and learn to appreciate the different types of books they can read and see the merits of each type of book. But unfortunately, that's not the case. A kid is given a specific book, and then they're forced to read it, and then they are tested on it. They get one specific book, they read it, and then they're tested on it. And that cycle continues and continues and continues. So of course, kids are going to put in their mind that reading is just a test, that it's another chore on the list, it's another quiz to do, another homework assignment. There is no joy in reading for them because they've only been taught that reading is how you test your skill. But that isn't the case always, because there are so many different ways you can read. There are so many different books. There are different merits to each different type of book you could possibly read. There is so much knowledge held in books and what they mean for our society now and what they meant in the past and how you can apply that to yourself. But we ignore it because school has taught us that books are just another test. So what can we do? We have to encourage kids to read, not to test yourself, but to learn. In conclusion, I believe that books are not the greatest way to test a kid. They are the greatest way we can learn and appreciate life and culture. Thank you.
Hi, Kenya, is it?
Yes.
That was amazing. I loved your choice of topic. I almost want to sit down and have a conversation with you later about this because, no, I really do, because this is something, well, you bring up a good and very important concern. I really thought about a lot of what you were saying, you know, this joy of learning, this joy of reading that is slowly diminished over the years. I'm thinking, like, my brain is just working right now. I thought the delivery was good. I have no comments or feedback as to how you could be better because that was wonderful. I just loved your topic, and so I really hope that we can sit down and talk because you had some great points. And yeah, that was well delivered. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dogs, the greatest thing to happen to mankind. To the average person, a very cute companion animal. But they are very kind, protective, and seriously loyal. Dogs have been around for thousands of years, and during those years, their roles and responsibilities have changed drastically. These are ways a modern dog can help the world for the better. Service dogs. These dogs are trained to help people with disabilities. They are thoroughly trained in aiding and assisting people who can't do certain things without some help. For some examples, guide dogs for blind people, mobility assistant dogs, and hearing dogs. Therapy dogs. Therapy dogs are trained to offer emotional support to those who need it, like the sick or injured. They get to visit schools to teach people about dogs or to offer emotional support on campus. Police dogs. Police dogs are trained to help police officers and other law enforcement in line of duty. They can chase and hunt down criminals, and they can smell controlled substances. These are just some of the many ways dogs can help the world. Not only are they cute, but they are very useful. Thank you.
Hi, Anjali.
Hi.
I could be biased. I love the topic because I have dogs as well. I have three small ones. Do you have any?
No, but I really want one.
You really want one? Okay. They are. You're definitely right. They're very loyal and a great companion. I enjoyed your speech. The only thing that I would want you to, moving forward, to work on would be more of eye contact and facial expression, a little bit, and hand gestures. Because I know, like when you smile about the dogs, when I talk about the dogs, you're smiling, but I would love to see it in your speech as well, that bit more passion to the speech, okay? Other than that, fantastic. Thank you.
My name is Harshini Sudarshan. I have lots of dolls. I love dolls and I like them. My favorite dolls are mermaids and fairies. My dolls are made out of plastic, wood, glass, and metal. They look nice and cute. I like to dress up my dolls. Girls' dolls are very charming in multicolors, and cap, shoes, and jewelry are very attractive. I also have puppies. I also have puppy dolls too. Puppies, kitties, and bunnies are adorable. Also, birds, dolls, parrots, and peacocks are some of the plastic dolls I have. I also love butterfly dolls. Watching dolls made in multicolors like blue, green, yellow, and red are a joy. Every day after school, I play with my toys. I spend more time with my dolls. I keep all my dolls in a big basket. They make me happy. I love my dolls. Thank you, everyone.
Hi, Hashini. I would love to see your toy box, actually. I also loved playing with dolls, so I went back to thinking about when I was younger. You used great descriptive words to describe the colors of your toys, what you had, what they're made of, and when you play with them. It was amazing to hear. I think moving forward, if you can use your hands a bit more, I really loved how at the end where you used your hands wide to describe a big descriptive word. So moving forward, if you can use more of your hands when you're speaking, that would be great. But a great speech on your toy. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Dakshani and I am in grade 4. A lot of people are worried about our environment, and you should be too. Imagine a land where the soil is so dry that there's cracks in the ground and nothing grows. A few years ago, this place would have been filled with lots of beautiful plants and animals. Animals have plenty to eat. Now there's nothing there. The people who live close by struggle to find food and water. Is this the world that you want to live in? I hope you don't. Fear not, I'll be talking about why our waterways are so important, what they're threatened by, and how we can help this problem. Fresh water comes from lakes, rivers, streams, and underground reserves. Our fresh, clean water is quickly disappearing. This is a disaster because the more water we don't have, we will run out of it. Because the people and animals and plants that rely on it can't grow anymore. We also use water for drinking, cleaning, bathing, and growing food. We rely on water every day and we cannot live without it. Our water system is threatened by so many different things caused by human activity. I'll tell you about a few. Global warming increases water temperature and causes more droughts to happen. Animals that live in the water suffer from water changes and might not be able to survive. Droughts will make farming very difficult. Wetlands are being destroyed because of urbanization. Wetlands like marshes, ponds, and swamps are all important because it helps filter our water. Also, it helps our animals it helps them by migratory stops and nurseries. Another major problem is water pollution. Water pollution is another major problem because it can be polluted in many ways, such as by plastics or by chemicals. Water pollution can make animals or people who rely on it very sick or even die. We can help protect our water in many ways, such like we can use reusable items like bags, bottles, and containers. You can also volunteer to pick up things by any water sources. You can also conserve water in many ways, like when you brush your teeth, don't leave the tap on, or when you take a shower, don't stay too long. Always teach other people about the ways that they can help our environment and why they should. As I've shown, our water system is important for our survival. It is threatened by so many human activities. Pollution, urbanization, global warming are all risking our fresh water. We can all take small steps to make a big difference. Help me save our planet. Thank you for listening.
Hi, Daksha. That was very well done. I really liked your topic. I liked all the facts you have. I know it's nerve-wracking to come on the stage and talk like this, but you did such a great job. The only thing is just to slow it down a little bit, because that will help you with your pronunciation, and it'll help us hear what you're saying a little bit more clearly. But overall, that was well researched. I'm glad you care so much about the environment, and lots of great suggestions. So good job. Okay.
Thank you. My name is Sharon. Today, I'm going to talk to you about my favorite sport, basketball. Basketball is a sport that I've already begun to learn professionally at a class named SBA. Every Wednesday that I have class at the SBA I go to, I have to wait for the coach with the rest of my team. Then, once the coach has arrived, we go inside the gym. Once we're inside the gym, we shoot the net in there for a little while. Then we do our practices for some time. After, we do a real game for the day by dividing into two teams. We reenact the Raptors and Golden State Warriors. Some of the rules we follow in the game that are in basketball are double dribble, travel, and foul. Double dribble is when someone holds the ball and then dribbles it using both of their hands. Travel means when you hold the ball and run. And foul means when you touch the person on the leg or shoulder. The person that got touched by the leg or shoulder will have to shoot from the free throw line. Since it is considered as a penalty shot, this is what I know about basketball. Thank you.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi.
I like your topic. My family is also very into basketball, all of it. I like the fact that you taught us some of the rules. And also, your overall speech was really cute, very sweet. But the only thing that I would love for you to work on for next time would be your hand gestures a little bit more. And to tell us more about basketball. I wanted to learn more, but you ended off a little short. Other than that, I enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Global warming is when the earth becomes warmer of how many times people use vehicles and wreck the green space around them and make cities out of land remaining. My name is Shamika, and today I like to talk to you about why global warming is an issue. Global warming is affecting people, even animals, every day for years. For example, because of the global warming, the ice cap in the Arctic is melting. Polar bears begun to lose their homes, while people with disease such as asthma are suffering without oxygen. This means that our landscape is being affected with our lifestyle. This is important since it can be prevented. We can drive hybrid cars and save more forest by buying things that have been certified as a green forest aligned. We can We can save more forests by buying things that have been certified as a Green Forest Alliance. We can walk to places that don't require a car. Sarah and Maya means a new chance to grow. Thank you.
Hi, Sharmika. That was a very informative speech. I learned a lot about global warming. I like how you brought up information about the glaciers at such a young age. It's great that you're aware of those topics, right? Because it's really important. I felt that after you increased your volume, you were able to really hear what you were trying to say, which was great. I like the pace that you were going at the start, but I feel that you picked it up a little bit near the end. So if you maintain that slow pace, not too slow, but that good pace that you had at the start, it would have been great to end off with. But overall, a great speech. Thank you for that.
Trash in the ocean. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Arabi Sasi Kumar. Today I will tell you a thrilling and shocking story that's happening in our world today. No matter what we do, there's always some place where there's trash. How can we prevent this dilemma? Well, we can do it in many ways. There could be a day where all citizens do something nice to help, or sort and clean up the trash to make something wonderful out of it, and to reuse it in a great way. How bad is it really? Well, back in the day it was clean and everyone was happy. But ever since 1960, the plastic and trash were getting out of hand. They had been littered onto the ground and had soonly drifted into the deep waves of the ocean. Sea animals would have been in that water. The things we make, we use, and we throw is killing them. We ourselves need to be green to help our environment. Well, the most worrying question of all is, how will it impact to others? Well, depending on human emotions and how we treated the problem, they wouldn't be that happy of what we did. But some, of course. For example, a helpless person having to be digging into trash for food, which is a big problem as well. And nobody wants to be digging into trash for food, right? Some people don't care, but some really do about world pollution and the environment. They feel guilty. And I want to tell you one last thing before I go. The world won't change by him itself. We need to make the change. Keep my words and use it. If we want to have a good and healthy future, we need to make the change now. This year, today, right now. We need to stand up and be strong. Save the turtles. Use less plastic. My name is Arapi and I am 10 years old. I want to make the world a better place and make a difference in my future. Thank you.
Hi, Arapi. You did a very good job telling us all about the trash in the ocean, which is a really big issue. And I liked your facts. I liked everything that you did. The only two things I would say is, one, because it's so important, maybe we should slow it down so everyone can hear what you have to say. And the second thing is a little bit more eye contact. Having cue cards is great, but just every so often, just to give all of us meaningful eye contact would really help with your delivery. But I thought it was excellent, and I do hope you go and make a change in the world because we do need it. All right, so good job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Amsavi Sivakumar. Today, I'll be talking about technology and how it affects the world. Today, we live in a world which is dominated by technology. We use technology every day and everywhere in order to fulfill particular duties or a specific interest. The society has been dramatically changed with the evolution of technology. Technology is a fundamental part of our lifestyle, including both work and play. Since the beginning time, humanity used technology to make life better in some way. In the olden days, when one needed to go somewhere, paper maps were often used. However, now we could easily use the digital map on our phone or use the GPS. Similarly, students would go to the library to find books when they needed to research a topic. Now, we could use the internet, which we can gather a large amount of information from. These are just a few examples, but there are many more when it comes to technology. Technology certainly makes life better, but it could also be a drawback to our daily routines. Modern technology can be addictive. We have come to a point where we rely on technology sometimes more than our own ability. Technology is being used imprudently these days, resulting and affecting the society negatively and complicating our lives. Relationships with family members are being weakened due to excessive involvement with various devices. Technology has made access to education easier, but is also resulting in weakening the memories of people. Today, we live in a world where children are growing up digital. According to statistics, children know how to use technology way better than adults, and there is nothing to be surprised about that. In this case, there are positives and negatives of children using technology. Technology can be empowering for kids of all ages, with tools that help children learn in fun and engaging ways, express their creativity, and stay connected to others. But are you sure every kid is using technology for educational purposes only? Well, definitely not. Parents naturally worry about their kids accessing inappropriate content online. The impact of too much screen time on the healthy development, or their kids becoming tethered to technology. Some kids go on social media when they're given electronic devices to do their homework. Well, using social media is a good way to communicate with friends and be socially active. But it may distract the child from being on task, and we have to make sure that they have the communication with the right people. Technology can make life better in many ways, but we can't let technology control our lives. We must be disciplined with technology. Our perspectives will help to shape the next generation and how they evolve tech to fit the world. Thank you.
Savi, that was an amazing speech. I enjoyed that. I like the fact that you stated the advantages and disadvantages of technology, and the speed of your speech was really done well. Just some of the parts you started speeding up a little too fast, just a tad bit. Other than that, it was done very well. I really enjoyed your tone variation. When you want to exaggerate certain points, I like that. The only thing that I would like for you to work on for the next time would be your body language.
Okay.
I know you use a little bit of the hand gestures, but a little bit more to express what you're trying to say would be much better.
Thank you.
Thank you.